Hi guys, this is Ratchet Saw, and we are playing Criminal Case 4 Edition, Case 43, Ice Rage. Let's unlock Birth of Evil number 1. You may have sold US work here, but I'm afraid we can't go anywhere. The sorcerer knocked down the station's network and the communication needs to be restored. We must re-establish contact with the mainland if we are going to call anyone to pick us up. We can't just be stuck here. Now that you joined the team, it's time we pushed back and took Sombra down once and for all. Goddamn, there might be a way to keep on Sombra's trail, even before we leave Antarctica. I remember reading case files referring to Sombra expeditions to the South Pole many years ago. It's a long shot, but we might find information on their activity in Antarctica. Are you serious? What on earth would Sombra be doing in Antarctica? Delphing an army of genetically enhanced assassin penguins with yellow eyes? You're welcome to use the station's computer mainframe, Katia. All data concerning the expedition to the South Pole is stored locally, meaning it can be used without a network connection. You can access one of the outdoor computer terminals for certain personnel. You might find one outside in front of the station. Okay, Katia, I guess I can help you try to find one of these terminals outside. As for communication, repairing the station's network will take only a day, so we don't have that much time. Good idea, Katia. Dr. Glazer might know another way of making contact with the mainland. Let's go talk to him. And Sombra graffiti. And now that I think of it, Birth of Evil might be referring to how Sombra was created. I think it's going to be that. Dr. Glazer, we know you're pressed for time with your research, but we are wondering if you could help us make contact with the mainland now that the station network is down. I might as well lend a hand. The sorcerer's taken out all of my lab systems. I imagine you might find some sort of transmitter and a stranded supply ship, although it'll probably be broken. I'm not sure if you guys had someone on your team who's good with technology. We do. Yeah, we have a guy. Good luck, Bitchkati. If we get things back online, you'll help me out a lot. Here, please take this. Julia gave it to me as a surprise, but I imagine she'd want you to have it. Ah, it's a penguin scarf. That's cute. Alright, first we're gonna investigate station courtyard. Alright, snowstorm, don't stop me until I find whatever I'm trying to find. Grace was right. You found one of the station's outdoor computer terminals, Katia. It's password protected naturally, but I'm sure that won't be a problem for you, Katia. No, it won't. And I see the snowstorm stopped. Thank you. Okay, now let's investigate this shipwreck. I guess I did this. Can't click on it just yet. I didn't think it was possible, but it actually feels colder after the storm, Katia. Hope tracking out here was worth it. Oh, we did find a broken device, so I guess it's a start. Let's put it back together. Yeah, let's put it. Alright, first let's do this computer. Let's unlock it. And we can't do anything with this now. You're allowed to the computer terminal, Katia. We're in. Give us a few hours, and later I'll sort through the mainframe to see if we can find any trace of Sombra's past activity in Antarctica. Alright, you do it, you too. Kinda can't wait for the results. Alright, 9 hours. Okay, now this broken radio. That's a marine radio, Katia. Now we're onto something. Dr. Glazer was right, we'll need a tech guy to see if it's working. Let's see what Elliot can make of this radio. Alright, Elliot, you got more job to do than us. Let's check out computer archives. I need to know what this is going to be about. Just in time, Michelle and I have looked through the station's mainframe using this computer terminal. This facility maintains a comprehensive record of all research and exploration activity dating back 40 years. At first, nothing seemed familiar to Michelle. Lieutenant Craig cast the name Eduardo Ruiz. He was a high-ranking Sombra operating I met during a case I worked on when I first joined the organization. Ruiz died some years ago. I heard it was a heart attack. But finding his name in the South Pole records proves what I suspected. The Sombra was in South Pole as far back as the early 1970s. Can you believe that, Katia? I had no idea Sombra had been operating for so long. The problem is there are no specific details here about what the expeditions were about, or that they took place in Antarctica. That's true, Katia. Dr. Ernst Emerson told you he's been conducting research here for many years. Has he crossed paths with Eduardo Ruiz? It's a long shot, but we might get lucky. I hope so. This is going to be how you were created. You operated for 40 years. Alright, now this radio. I think the Pegwood researcher was right about this marine radio being useful. It was simply a matter of rewiring the circuits and isolating the proper frequencies. We can now transmit messages. That's great, Elliot. I'll grab my blast so we can finally get off this frozen rock and return to civilization. And as we're leaving, Grace can formally take off her role as our new coroner. Let's go tell her the good news. You're our new coroner, Grace. And I'm glad we are working together again. Alright, Ernest, do you know something about Eduardo Ruiz? HKTI, I'm so relieved that she solved the mystery surrounding Mr. Lloyd's murder, and in spite of my research interests, I'm thankful that she wasn't killed by a saber-toothed head tiger. That's actually why we're here, Dr. Emerson. We want to ask you whether you'd ever come across a man named Eduardo Ruiz during any of your Antarctic expeditions. Ruiz, you say? So many people for so many years. I suppose it might be Eddie Ruiz, at least that's what he wanted us to call him. Grumpy fell, to be perfectly honest. From South America, always complaining about the cold. I only met him a handful of times. He and a team of researchers were working on a project out here, something they'd set up in the late 1950s. 1950s? The history records only mentioned his name in the 1970s. Made the digital records? If you want to find out about South Pole activity prior to damage, you have to search through the hard copy archives. Thanks for the information, Dr. Emerson. It's been helpful, and good luck with your research. The world hasn't heard the last of Dr. Ernest Emerson, mark my words. And here, Mitch, I have some of my food rations. They're not tasty, but you'll get a great energy boost. Yes, very much energy boost. According to Dr. Ernst, Eduardo Ruiz was part of a research expedition in Antarctica as far back as the 1950s. I had no idea Sombra had been active for so long. The station computer had records going back to the 1970s, but I need to dig deeper. I wonder where that hard copy archive is that Dr. Emerson mentioned. You're right, Katia. Take a look around the research lab could be a good place to start. Let's go. Yes. Get a little excited. So it's longer than in 1950s you were created, or earlier. When is this going to go? So I told you got the marine radio working, Katia, that you re-establish communications with the outside world. That's right, Grace, which means you can call for a transport chopper and get back on Sombra's trail if you're ready to join us. Ah yeah, Katia, after I broke off my engagement and left Greensboro, I traveled the world looking for adventure. I eventually landed here to pursue my own research. But working on this case has reminded me of what it's like to be involved in a police work again, to be part of something bigger, something beyond my own ambitions. And I'll do everything I can to help you bring down Sombra once and for all. That is Cellar, Grace. Welcome to the Bureau. I'm honored to join the team, Katia. I'll go pack my things. Now, you've all been through such an ordeal. I'm going to take you out to dinner when we get to the mainland. My treat. Thanks. Welcome, Grace. Alright, now let's find out more about Sombra. Let's investigate this research facility again, one last time. Sombra might have operated for 60 years, right? And I kinda wanna know how you were created. There's no doubt, I think we are going to find out how Sombra was created. And why. That archive box in paper could be just what we are looking for. Roll up your sleeves, yeah, and see what you can find inside. Alright, I'll roll them up. Okay, let's search this archive box. Confidential, 1964, more confidential. Give me something. The Antarctic Sentinel. And that's Eduardo. That's it, Katia. The old newspaper article you find in your archive box has Eduardo Ruiz's name on it. It's written in caption. This newspaper is very old and most of the article is faded. I'll get your dusky, I will need to be careful. Let's see what's this about. And what is this? Argentine Goddam's expedition of failure. Sombra! Hey, is that a shipwreck we already investigated, the second crime scene? My god, look at the name of the ship in that photograph. Yeah, it's called Sombra. We knew Sombra had come to Antarctica, but I didn't expect they'd be so bold about it. That ship we found in Australia wasn't ostentatious. And that headline reads, Argentine government deems expedition a failure. The article explains that this expedition led by Ruiz was exploring the possibility of territorial expansion, but that is what it was eventually shut down by the Argentinian authorities. So back then, Sombra somehow commanded an official expedition by sending one of their operatives to Antarctica. This means they were active as far back as the late 1950s. And you're right, this raises another question, Katia. What did Sombra do when they returned to Argentina? I'll have to inform Chief Ripley of what we found here before we can make any further decisions. Let's go then. That was some fine work, Katia, getting communication lines with the mainland back online. I made contact, so a helicopter has been dispatched and will be here in a matter of hours. Well, I'm all packed up, Katia, ready when you are. Another moment too soon, Katia, given what you discovered about Sombra and their activities here in the South Pole. According to that article, Sombra led an exploration mission here in Antarctica more than 60 years ago. But the project was shut down by the Argentinian government, which means Sombra would have returned there afterwards. If we are going to bring down Sombra once for all, it's time we found out how they got started, Katia, and that may have happened in the late 1950s in South America. We need to find answers, Katia, and the first step on our journey is in Argentina. Get ready. We'll leave as soon as that chopper arrives. We are going to Argentina, yeah, we're finally going to South America. I knew this was going to be about how Sombra started, and how was it created. And who are you? Let's unlock it. Alright, we got stuff here. We got continue play, case number 44 in South America. Finally, officially, in South America. Okay, this is gonna be exciting, I know it. Alright, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, I'll see you again. Goodbye!